Hello, I'd like to introduce you to my friend. This is Doug. Sit. Good boy. Doug is our newest family member. He's a standard poodle. He's about 6 months old. And our boys brought him home one day back in January. They asked if they could bring home another puppy because our other standard poodle had passed away. And I said, nope, he's going to have to be your dog, and I'm not going to have anything to do with that dog. And so they found a standard poodle puppy out in the Ripon area, and I had 2 older boys with their grandmother jumped in the Suburban and traveled down there. And I reiterated to them, I said, he's going to be your dog. And so about 4 hours later, they came home with Doug. And I got to tell you, Doug's become my best friend too. He and I hang out a lot. So what my boys and their grandmother sowed, I am reaping from the friendship, especially during the shelter in place. And that we've been studying in the Gospel according to John, and with the woman at the well from Samaria. And the woman at the well goes, and after she talks with Jesus, she runs throughout the town, giving her testimony to everybody. And while she's doing that, the Bible says that the disciples come and talk to Jesus, and they're perplexed why he would be talking to a Samaritan and a woman. And Jesus gives them some instruction and some teaching, and tells them that he has to be about his Father's business. And he says that there is a great harvest that is happening right now, that others have sown, and now we get to harvest. And the woman had the opportunity to accept the Lord as well as the rest of the town because of what others had sown. And Jesus was teaching that there's going to be some sowing that we're going to be doing in our life, and we may not reap from that, but if we'll plant seeds, others may be able to reap on those seeds. And so my boys sowed the seeds, and we were able to get Doug, and I'm able to reap the harvest from the sowing of the seeds that they planted. But many times we are sowing seeds with the ministry that we do in our families, in our neighborhoods, and in our church. Sometimes we are sharing our testimony, like the woman at the well, with our family members or our friends or our co-workers, and we're planting seeds. We are sowing seeds, and we hope that we get to harvest those seeds. We hope that we get to reap those seeds and see people's lives transformed and then find hope in Jesus Christ. But sometimes that doesn't happen in our lifetime. Sometimes the people that we're investing in end up moving away. But we must trust that our part is to plant the seeds, and God is the one who will bring the harvest. And it might be after our lifetime, it might be after people have moved away from us, that those seeds are harvested. And so our hope is that we can plant seeds knowing that God is going to continue to water those seeds. God's going to continue to plant more seeds, and eventually those seeds will reap a harvest. And so if you have family members, maybe children, maybe a spouse, maybe a sibling or a cousin, that you've planted seeds, you've shared your testimony about what God's done in your life, like the woman at the well, and you hope that they would respond like the city did, where she was from, and that many would believe on their own. But sometimes you don't see that. Continue to plant seeds. Continue to share what God has done in your life. Share your testimony with family members and friends. And just trust that you're planting seeds, but those seeds are going to be harvested maybe by someone else at a future time. And so we can have hope that God's always going to bring a harvest. God's always going to bring a harvest. Our part is to plant seeds. I hope that you do continue to plant seeds, and you might actually be a part of some of the seeds that other people have planted. Maybe you get to reap the harvest of what other people have planted when you share your testimony. Somebody responds, and they want to come to watch a service with you, or they actually want to begin a new life with Jesus or have some more conversations about that. It may be because other people have planted those seeds before they met you. And so I just want to encourage you with that. Continue to plant seeds. Continue to sow those seeds, and there will be a harvest to reap. God bless you. Thank you for tuning in today to our daily devotions.